My name is Ekho. That's me, right there. This morning, I will be doing a poem for you. Something that you should know is that I name all of my pieces after food, and they have nothing to do with food. This poem is called Mac and Cheese. It is my brother's favorite poem because it is about him and being a black man in America and overcoming what that means. I will jump into it and then I'll give you guys cool stuff after. My brother says that he doesn't want to be a statistic. He says that too many lines are drawn between a black man and his future, says too many of those lines become ceilings, and too many ceilings, well, they're based on feelings of where he comes from and whether or not his father returned home. He says that it doesn't matter how many times that his mother had to go to the payphone for the 25 cents that she was investing on angered phone calls served more as sacrificial prayer that her son would live a life longer than quarter. Said his life is not determined based on the amount of time spent waiting at Burger King for a man that never had the courage to serve a kid his meal. That the boys on his block dressed in oversized blue garments gripping steel taught him never to kneel before a man just because they're camouflaged in the same color. Which made the hue graced on his skin serve more as historical lesson than homage for a man that could barely stand his ground. And so, a single-parent household, a project complex, his public school attendance made my brother one sports scholarship away from becoming the very thing that he fears most, becoming a host of restriction, rejection, readjustment, an open and shut case for judiciaries, jurors, and judgment, a silver platter served appetizer for any residential black grounds. I mean, background check. And the thing is, most days I don't even think about it. For his father is buried far below surface apologies, good intentions, second chances, but every now and then I look at my brother with a second glances as if I'm somehow subconsciously proud of him being alive post-25, and wow, isn't that messed up? That a black American citizen born post-slavery is still conditioned to celebrate survival, like we never saw it coming, like your history defines you, like a deadbeat father means you'll end up facing charges or facing bullets, like strong mother and college education still means you'll end up facing charges or facing bullets, like charges are what you receive. They're what happens when the bullets don't work, as if the bullets never not work, as if you still have hope, as if you're still that little boy in the Burger King parking lot waiting on your dad to show up, waiting on someone you can count on, waiting on the first man to discipline you by hand, to not be in blue uniform, to not make you wear bracelets linked too close for comfort, to not find role models in the men that hover the corner of your block waiting on the reason you call your street your block to stop being that is blocked off by crooked cops. Bro, I see you. Sometimes greater than any obstacle, for your trial and error never took place in courtroom. Only in trying to figure out how to love a woman or questioning how you will raise your future children, but promising to raise them in the ways that mothers do, you know, consistently. Still promising to teach your son the purpose of his black excellence and your little girl that her black girl magic is not what causes men to disappear, that love is free, but so are lies, so when that love feels magical, look for Houdini in his eyes, because all it takes is 9 months for fear to land a father on where are they now, and because there's nothing more fragile than a disappointed child, and because the only thing harder than being a man is being a man who wasn't taught how. Blacklisted.